Hi, so one of our automations allows us to take template folder from within a SharePoint site and create a new folder based on that template every time a new item is created. So if we have a look at that integration, we can see when an item is created, copy files from a site from a particular folder and create them under a new folder. And what this does is, if we go in here and type item E, that kicks off an automation. And when the automation is completed and you've got a secure embed here, you see the item here. Now, if for any reason that automation didn't run correctly, or the automation was shut off, or it hadn't been set up, you might have items that, for example, this one, when you click on this one, that it hasn't been configured and it hasn't had all the files automatically created for it, or this one here. So how do we rerun the automation to make it work? Well, one way of doing that would be to create a new status column. So in here we've got a status column. It's got one label called create folders in it. So if I go into integrate now, what we can do is we can search for Microsoft 365 and we can say when the status changes to something, run that again. So we're going to use this template and we're using the rerun automation column here. And when it says create folders, we're going to go and do the same thing. So this is our Monday site. This is our PM template. And we're going to put it under the same place. So that's boards. And then we can create that automation. So now, one thing that we can do is we can say, actually, for this one, and maybe that one. Let's have a look at that one. That one also hasn't been configured. We can rerun the automation. So if we trigger them all to have, let's just do that again. So that's actually run the automation for one. So we can do it individually, or we can probably select them all and do them all. So that's run them all now. And what you see is that now the item, the folder, and all the contents have been created. So it's a neat way to rerun automations that either weren't set up when the item was created, or if the automation failed. An example of a failure might be because somebody unauthenticated the automation user. But that's pretty straightforward, and I hope that helps.